Happy Friday, my friends. Jim Stevens here from the inner sanctum of our hypnosis office. And today we'll do a reading from the new version, which, by the way, I found out this version of The Secret of the Ages was actually done by Robert Collier's son, Robert Collier, and is an improvement and a bit of a condensing of the original. So get this one. It looks just like that for your own use and follow along. So today, because we're going to be mixing some talk of business and where are we going with all this, right? And then this book is to change your mind if you need it to be changed, right? So that you can say, hey, maybe this is possible. So let me ask you this. This is the question of the day. How much would you pay? How much would you be willing to pay or hire if you were hiring somebody where all you had to do, think about this, all you had to do is as you're going about life, whether it be a friend or somebody you run into and you overhear a conversation where somebody is complaining, how long do you have to be around somebody before they start complaining, right? Complaining about what? Well, complaining about work, money, energy, mood, like they're anxious or they're angry or they're depressed or they want to lose some weight or any complaint whatsoever, right? And you hear that, and all you have to do is say something to the effect of, hey, I have a friend that might actually have something that could help with that. If they do, would you want to know about it? Let me say that again. You hear a complaint. They're talking about energy. They're talking about depression. They're talking about work. They're talking about money. They're talking about anything with a bit of a complaint. Now, if you want to be really smooth, you could ask them to elaborate. Really, what's going on with that? Right? And then end up with, hey, you know what? I have a friend who has something that might help with that. If they do, would you want to know about it? That's it. And they go, what are they going to say? No. They're going to say, well, sure. Then you say, great, I'll ask them. And if they do, I'll get back with you. That's it, right? Now, that's not the part you're going to pay for. The part you're going to pay would be hiring somebody is what if then that somebody, that friend, came in, you create the introduction because you're the one that they know or they've come to know, right? With your friend in tow, and you say nothing. Your friend does all of the explaining, all of the answering of the questions, everything. Your friend actually makes the sale, enrolls them in your business for you, and they don't. Well, how much would you be willing to pay? What kind of a commission percentage or whatever if they would do that over and over and over and over and over again for you? For you. Well, my friend, I know a decent commission is 60% or 80% or 50%, right? What if it cost you nothing? Because in our journey, our compensation plan makes it worthwhile for that friend to do that for you forever. Well, almost forever. That's it. That's all I want to say. Nothing. Your friend would enroll those people for you as long as you live. Because the cutoff point where it's no longer worth doing that for you is so huge, I don't think you can actually attain it. All right, so keeping that in mind, now we're going to do the reading. Here's the reading. It's called The Genie of Your Mind. And again, I'm not reading the whole thing anymore because it can be condensed. Get the book to get the filler material. But here we are in this chapter, Genie of Your Mind. I'm starting with the second paragraph. Now we are entering a new age, the mental age, where every man can be his own master, when poverty and circumstance no longer hold power, and the lowliest creature in the land can win a place side by side with the highest. To those who do not know the resources of mind, these will sound like rash statements, but science proves beyond question that in the well springs of every man's mind are unplumbed depths, undiscovered deposits of energy, wisdom, and ability. Sound those depths, bring these treasures to the surface, and you gain an astounding wealth of new power. From the rude catamaran of the savages to the giant liners of today, carrying their thousands from continent to continent is but a step in the development of mind. That's true. From the lowly caveman cowering in his burrow in fear of lightning or fire or water, to the engineer of today, making servants of all the forces of nature is but a measure of difference in mental development. We're going somewhere with this. Man, without reasoning mind, would be as the monkeys are, prey of any creature fast enough and strong enough to pull him to pieces, at the mercy of wind and weather. A poor timid creature living for the moment only, fearful of every shadow. Through his superior mind, he learned to make fire to keep himself warm, weapons with which to defend himself from the savage creatures round about, habitations to protect himself from the elements. Through mind, he conquered the forces of nature. Through mind, he has made machinery to do the work of millions of horses and billions of hands. What he will do next, no man knows, for man is just beginning to awaken his own powers. He is just getting an inkling of the unfathomed riches buried deep in his own mind. Like the gold seekers of 49, he has panned the surface gravel for the gold swept down by the streams. Now he is starting to dig deeper to the pure vein beneath. All right, so I'm asking you to consider accepting the fact that there's so much more that you can do as president of your own life. And becoming president of your own life requires that you have a second income stream that does not need you to show up for every piece of work to get paid. Think of it like the song that gets sung once and you get paid forever. The book that gets written and as people buy it and buy it and buy it, right? You get paid forever. It's like a royalty income. But also, I want you to know, you don't have to do all the work. Now, what if that friend of yours with the complaint says something and you have the answer? Because you're now familiar enough to know what to say, great, say it. But if you want to accelerate your work, your business, your income, your journey to president of your own life, then we have a system to do that with. We're not the only ones. I'm not saying that. If you get inspired and you create something, awesome. But if you want to take the journey with us with a proven plan, proven system, proven products, proven everything, let's talk. All right, get the book. Amazon has it, $5.75. Jim signing off. You guys have a great weekend. We will see you Monday. Bye for now.